Okay, let's start with a split. Oh my god. Alternate between pointed and flexed feet. Just assess where you're at with your split, and we'll eventually warm into it. So I go from side to side, starting with the right, and just hold it. Other side. So these stretches are recommended to be held for 5 minutes at a time, repeatedly, to work on your flexibility. I won't hold them for as long, but you can pause the video and just, depending on what you're trying to achieve, if you're trying to achieve a release of muscle tension, then hold it for less. But if you're trying to go for improved flexibility, so like a full open side split, for example, then you need to hold it much longer repeatedly. When I used to do classical ballet, I used to show up to class an hour beforehand and literally do these stretches for an hour. So yeah, you need to take your time with them to get flexible enough to even start class, to even start your ballet warm-ups. So again, and then turn your body to face your leg and go down. Other side. I do, as you've noticed, I do move a little bit. That's just because it just feels like I'm massaging into the stretch, massaging the muscle into the stretch, relaxing it, easing it in deeper and deeper. It's not good to jerk, like do jerky movements, but sort of soft sway movements help. as well as breathing deeply into the muscle. So facing the leg and going down. And if you're feeling it, the release, then ease your way so your legs are more open. Shift yourself forward into a deeper split. And basically you just keep repeating this process until you're completely, split. But as I said, this stretch alone can take a good 15-20 minutes, which we're not going to be doing for this stretch session. This is like a summary of all the stretches that you could do if you're interested in classical ballet, or if you just want to be doing classical ballet stretches, because they are very good for your body regardless of whether you're going to go dancing or walking. It's still worth doing. So you could bend forward to make it a deeper stretch if you're very flexible. I like to keep incorporating the side as well, because then I get my side ribs into this. And it deepens the stretch of this part of the leg as well. So you're kind of working one leg at a time while also working both legs at the same time. Other side. So again, if you were to continue, you'd go even further, push closer, and repeat. Just hold this a little bit more and then we'll move on. Again, pause the video if you want to keep going. Because I haven't done this in a long time, I'm feeling tension here under my knee and tension here. So you just have to take it very, very easy if it's been a while. If you've never done this before, again, take it very, very easy. There's like a level of pain tolerance that's good. Thanks, Archie. And usually you can feel it where you go from good pain to dangerous injury-inducing pain. Some people actually don't know where that boundary is because they don't listen to their bodies. So whenever you stretch, don't do other things, don't push yourself, don't be hard on yourself. Listen to the feeling and accept where you're at. Because even the simplest stretch can cause an injury if you're not listening to yourself. So don't be stupid, basically. Don't be ignorant. Listen to yourself and find the comfortable level, comfortable pain threshold so you can achieve your goals without hurting yourself. So this needs to be held a lot longer for heavy flexibility improvement, but you know what to do now, so we'll move on. Just shuffle your legs in. Slowly, carefully, and go into diamond. So this is just great for turnout. Ballerinas need good turnout. Mine used to be much better, but I haven't danced in a while. I'm about to head back to ballet classes, so I'm starting to do these stretches again. And usually I see 50% improvement within a couple of weeks if I'm consistent with my stretching. But yeah, it takes time. It takes a while, especially considering I was never someone who was naturally very flexible. I always had to work really hard for it, and it was always quite painful. So some muscles were more flexible than others, but yeah, definitely legs, side split, was always hard for me, and having the perfect turnout was hard. Front split was a lot easier. Okay, now we're going to go into just again another side stretch, targeting the inner thigh muscles, just trying to get that flexibility going. just move your leg that's under you behind you. So you're dropping down your pelvis to the ground, and then just lean over your right leg. You should feel the leg in the lower hamstring. Other side. And drop the right foot away and drop your pelvis down to the ground. These stretches, I was just thinking, are also good for any martial artist that wants to improve on their flexibility as well. Legs are an important part of martial arts, so yeah, this is for them as well. Okay. Actually, you're in my way, boy. So seeing as we're sitting up, we can just do this twist. Okay, other side. Actually, first just drop the leg and just lean down, bear down on it with your body weight, and you should feel it's kind of a stretch in this section. It's not the most comfortable feeling. There is the yoga version where you cross over like this, so your knees are together, stacked above each other, and then you go forward. But that targets a slightly different area to what I was just targeting, but you can do both. This is kind of, I guess, the beginnings or the ballpark for pigeon as well. On the side. Okay, drop the leg and just lean. Try not to fidget if it's an uncomfortable feeling, but still within the pain threshold. Sometimes when it's like pain threshold plus uncomfortable, like icky, I start to fidget. Breathe through it. Oh, that's good. And just to even things out, just do the stacking again and lean over your legs. This side is clearly way worse than my right side. I can already feel it. Okay, just from here, feel free to go into pigeon. Other side. finish, I'll just slowly get up. Oh, Lord Almighty. And stretch our hamstrings and our calves. It's just the basic, traditional calf stretch, nothing complicated. Other side. This one is way more flexible than the other side. If you don't feel it that way, then move it in front and lean back with a flexed foot, and then you should feel it. If you're extra flexible the other way. This is also stretches up to the hamstrings as well, so it's like a full leg stretch. Might as well do that one then on the other side. So flex and lean into it. And I definitely feel that all along. Swap again. As a general rule, it's good to do every stretch twice. One physio told me, well, depending on what it is, but what muscle group, but first time 1 minute, second time 30 seconds. But for those, like for the side split ones, you could do that, or you could literally hold for like 5 minutes, then the second time 3 minutes. But definitely repeat it. Okay, thighs, that looks like this, knees together, you're focusing on pushing this forward and you're pulling your heel into your bum. Never do that. Other side. Other side. You'll feel the second time round, it's a lot easier. Other side. I think my left side generally is much worse than my right side. My left leg. Terrible. So basically what you do now is you would then now go into your warm-up for whatever you're about to do, whether it's ballet, martial arts, you know, kickboxing or karate or judo, jiu-jitsu, whatever. Yeah. Now you go into your warm-up, and then throughout your warm-up you stretch even more, and then you go into dancing, fighting after that. And don't remember to cool down when you've finished. That's also important, to spend at least 10-15 minutes just cooling the muscles down, lightly stretching, and preparing them for rest. Okay.